Thanks, Alan. I want to thank you all for coming out. And on behalf of the crew, we are really thrilled to be here. We're getting pretty darn close to kicking this mission off next Saturday. Obviously, you can see the vehicle behind us, and want to offer up our appreciation to all of the folks at the Kennedy Space Center and everywhere else throughout the agency for the hard work they've done getting this vehicle ready, which only a couple of days ago was on the other pad on 39B, and to get that thing moved down here and prep it for us to conduct this test and get ready for launch is an amazing thing. We're excited about the work we're going to do, and I'd like to go ahead and let my crew get to say a few words. So first I'm going to go ahead and to your immediate right, my left, is the pilot, Doug Hurley.
Morning, everybody. Once again, I echo Mark's remarks as far as being down here. It's great to be down here for the terminal countdown test, and we're really looking forward to going flying next week. So thanks again for coming, and I'd like to introduce our mission specialist too, Julie Payette.
Hello, bonjour, good morning. It is my second time to do a terminal countdown test, and I had forgotten how exciting and how close this test happens to real flight. We're really at the point now where everybody is gearing up to launch STS-127. There's the team on the ground. There are the teams everywhere in Houston, and we, the crew, might be the visible part, but our job is to be ready and to go and do the job. So we're looking forward to that, and thank you for taking interest in finishing the construction of the International Space Station. And I now introduce to my left Dr. Thomas Marshburn.
Hi, Tom Marshburn, MS3, and it's very exciting to be here. It's almost amazing to see the orbiters sitting there. People have been working long hours, very tight schedule, and I think we all thank the ground teams both at KSC and JSC for making this possible. And to my left, Tim Copra, MS5.
Hi, my name is Tim Copra, and as my crewmates have said, just really happy to be here. It's a beautiful day, and it's really great to see our orbiter up there all stacked up and ready to go. This will be my first flight, and I'm just absolutely thrilled that having a chance to go as part of the STS-127 crew and then stay on board as part of Expedition 20. I'd like to introduce my good friend and crewmate, Chris Cassidy.
Thank you, Tim. Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Cassidy, like Tim said, and I also am happy to be here. It's exciting for me as a first-time flyer to get this opportunity and get so close to the vehicle, and tomorrow we'll get to put on our suits and climb in there and do a dry count, and really can't wait. It's exciting to be here. Thanks so much. To my left, EV1, Dave Wolf.
Thanks, Chris. Thanks to all of you for coming out. The end here has Tom, Tim, and Chris, and myself are the EVA part of the team. A lot of robotics and the rest on the other side there. We have that stuff's important. We have a really challenging and interesting EVA program, 5 spacewalks, and keep an eye on it during the mission. So we're looking forward to doing that together. Pleasure to be here.
We'll open it now to questions from the media and start. Bill.
Yeah, hi guys, it's Bill Harwood at CBS News, and I'll start with you, Commander Polansky. Atlantis got back last night. There's an FRR going on. A lot of action here at the Cape to get ready for this flight. How's your training doing? Are you guys ready to go? And have you heard anything yet on how the disposition of the Atlantis issue might be and vis-a-vis your chance at getting off on Saturday?
Well, hello, Bill. Good to see you again. And as far as all the activity going on, you're right. It's been a really amazing schedule over the last couple of months. Certainly, we felt the impacts of being this close on the heels of Atlantis and STS-125. It's affected our training a little bit in that we've had to juggle a few scheduling items around to go ahead and be a little bit in the shadows of the 125 guys. However, everybody's worked really hard to make sure that we've gotten everything in. So we tried to front load a few things, rearrange the schedule, so it's tight from the standpoint that we're here at Florida to climb in the vehicle tomorrow, and we're going to go back home, take a day off, go in quarantine Saturday, come back down here Monday night, and launch next Saturday. I mean, that's really tight. But, of course, then the things that we normally would do after we get back from the dry count, we've already done. So it's kind of a wash from that perspective, and I think we've done a really good job of protecting ourselves. And I know from a training perspective, you know, we're ready. So it would be great if we could just climb in and go tomorrow, but I think our families would be a little upset since they're not here. With regards to the issues on Atlantis, the main one was the ASA issue. And my understanding on that is they had the program FRR last week. They have the agency today. I know they got inside Atlantis a little bit to take a look at some of the wiring and didn't find the smoking wire per se. But my understanding is that they're going to pull the box. I can't remember the exact date. Take a look at that. They have rationale, I've been told, to give them confidence that they know what's going on there. And like anything else, I have full confidence that these guys will do due diligence, take a good look at the box, and if it doesn't match up with everybody's expectations, they'll do what they need to do, which could include holding the launch until they're all comfortable that we're in good shape to go. So we realize that we have no control over any of that, and when we're given the go to strap in and head off to do our mission, we'll be ready.
Thanks. And let me ask one to Tim Cupper, if I could. Obviously, 6 people on the station as of last Friday. We got to chat with them on Monday, and it looks like things are going pretty good. Have you had a chance to talk to those guys yet, just to get a sense, and how excited are you about finally getting up there with them?
You know, actually, I haven't spoken with them since the additional 3 people got on board, but I've talked to all of them individually prior to, and it's just a really good mix of folks, and I think we're going to really work well together as a team. In fact, I think the interesting part will be when we have 13 people on board and how we do our operations and how we can get both the station work done and also the mission of STS-127. As far as my personal feelings about it, I'm just really, really thrilled to be part of both teams. And I think that one thing we'll find with 6 people on board is that we're able to be a lot more efficient in a lot of ways because we can divide our tasks and get a lot more work done. So it's a great team, and we're going to have a great time on board.
Todd Halverson of Florida Today, and I guess this is for Roman. I'm wondering if you can kind of characterize for us how important this terminal countdown demonstration test is to your preparations, and then for maybe one of the first-time flyers, what do you think it's going to be like to actually climb on board the orbiter and work through a countdown with the launch team?
Well, hi, Todd, and good to see you. Regarding the terminal countdown demonstration test, TCDT, as we call it, I mean, I personally have always thought that it's a really important, necessary part of what the entire team does. It certainly isn't just about the crew. As a matter of fact, I'd probably say that the crew has a small part of it, and it gives, I think, all the folks that are working the mission, the ops team, both in Houston and here at Kennedy, a chance to sort of get involved with that mission, whatever it is, during TCDT. So for this one, of course, everybody now gets to try and put everything else aside and think STS-127 and Endeavour. So I think it focuses the team. It certainly gets them to look at a lot of things they're going to see on launch day. Hopefully, if there are going to be any glitches, now's the time to find it out. From the crew perspective, for some people, they've never ever gotten up to a vehicle and strapped in one before. So I think it gives you a certain familiarity, which will pay dividends when you do it for real. For us also, it gives us a chance to test all of our equipment, like our suits and our harnesses, and work some of the kinks out on those as well. So, you know, all in all, I think it's just a really important thing to do. And I'm going to turn it over to Doug, because I know that he's got some impressions from doing this for the first time.
Yeah, as far as going flying next week, I can't tell you how excited I am, and I'm sure the other folks are as well. I've spent a lot of time down here as a Cape Crusader and strapped some crews in, so I've been in the vehicle quite a bit down here for terminal countdown tests and for launch counts, so that'll seem familiar, but being the guy actually getting strapped into the right seat for the first time, I think it's going to be really exciting, I think it's going to be fun, and I think we're ready to go. So we are really looking forward to it.
And for Dave Wolf and maybe Julie, it's striking to me the complex choreography on this mission between the robotics work and the spacewalking work that will be going on simultaneously. That seems to be rather unprecedented to me. Could you characterize the difficulty of choreographing all that work and what the biggest challenges you see during the mission will be?
Yeah, Todd, you've hit it on the nail on the head. While we're in the airlock pre-breathing or getting ready to go out, the robotics activities will be occurring to get pieces in place. We'll go out and in some cases prep, for example, the docking mechanism to the gem, and then as we